If I could tell my younger self what I've learned over the past 25 years, here are the 5 things that I would tell myself. Number one, the corporate ladder is a greasy pole, and as much as you want to climb it, it's not always worth getting to the top. Over the years, I've chased the greasy pole. I have worked hard at climbing up it and chasing more responsibility, and with that, more money. But it has come at a detriment. Time, friends, health at times, and my pastimes, be it cycling, be it looking after my family. Um, it has been a massive, massive burden, and I would not recommend that you are climbing it and always chasing that higher. The second point that I would like to make out, that I would teach myself is that as you get up in the world and the air gets higher, the politics gets way, way more nasty. I remember being a junior engineer and having to deal with, the odd person who didn't like me, or I would be dealing with, staff members or customers that were a bit grumpy because I told them they needed to do or that they were going. As I got into the higher positions, I then had to deal with politics, and the politics of the boardroom at C-suite is savage. From making sure that you've always got at least 2/3 of the board members supporting you, otherwise you'll find yourself getting unnecessarily attacked, even though you may not have done anything wrong. But also looking at why you need to perform and trying to meet targets that maybe were set with or without your full understanding or agreement, especially when times are hard and you're pushing it to make numbers. You'll also sit there and wonder why you're sitting there at times and watching other groups get more money when you realize that you've got the majority of the budget. But, you know, sometimes it's all a bit unfair, and it seems a bit unfair, but there's politics normally behind it. Number 3, talent is the most important thing to have. But if you can't do the soft skills, you'll never go anywhere. I used to believe that my engineering skills and my technical problem solving skills were all I needed to continue to rise and grow and everything else. And what I learned was, by and large, that was kind of true. People will follow a leader, they'll follow someone who's willing to get involved, get stuck in, and everything else. But unless you've got the ability to corral people, encourage people, coach people, get them to follow along and join you, you will not succeed. Number 4, you are nothing but a number. In the cold, harsh reality of 25 years of experience, I have worked for big companies over 40, 50,000, all the way down to what I would describe as a boutique consultancy where there were 7 of us. I felt better and more special at the small boutiques, and I felt I could make a bigger difference. But at the end of the day, I am still a number, and you are judged on your numbers. You need to make money. You need to be profitable. You need to show that you add value to a company. If you're not adding those, you don't count. And after you've gone, you don't count. Everyone will be nice to you. They'll like you for the personal connection, but you will always, always be a number to the book. And the sooner you recognize this and the sooner you learn it, the easier it is to be part of a company, but also be able to move on. The 5th and final thing that I think I would tell my younger self is always be the best middleman you can be. Sometimes it's not about having the win for yourself or being the person that does the job, but it's about making sure that you connect the right people. Some of my best clients have been the ones where I've connected them with the right people, and it's then been a positive for both. I have a previous boss who remembers me because I found the right people for him. It is always about being a good middleman. If you can be a good middleman and you know the technicals, you'll be all right. But if you can't do middlemen and you can't provide introductions and provide that social joining, it doesn't work. If you like this, subscribe and like.